Hi, Dad. I hope you're having a great 90th birthday. I wanted to take just a second to record a video to say a couple things that I think you need to hear on your birthday. We put together this little questionnaire, and one of the questions that I wanted to answer says, "What's your favorite memory of Dad?" And I've got a few, but there is one in particular that was just one of my favorites. And I was probably about 6 years old, and there was a daddy-daughter dance at the church, and it was a 50s theme. So they played 50s music all night, and I put a poodle skirt on, and you like flipped me around the dance floor all night long, and I had so much fun. And I'm sure that you were absolutely exhausted by the end of that night because you you flipped me around all night long. But it was so much fun, and that is one of my favorite memories. One of the questions, name weird foods that he always ate. Like, I know that as a kid, I probably teased you for all the like graham crackers and nuts and raisins and all the weird stuff that you'd put in your cereals. Like, you just would like pile it in. And as I got older, I started doing that myself and realized that that's actually something I love. And so I've adopted that same weird food habit that you have. And now my kids make fun of me for that. So I guess it's a genetic trait to like weird foods. Um, you have been a huge support to me over the years. You have always been there in times of need. I wish I could say I was the, easiest child and I never had any needs, but I think I had a lot. And you were always there to support me and making sure that my bills were paid. And when I was younger, just checking in with me. All right, did you get your insurance taken care of and this and that? I might not have loved it at the time, but it was definitely valuable, and it taught me how to be on top of that stuff. In fact, one of the things that you really have taught me over the years is one of the things I've admired is your ability to take care of the financial things in your life. That was always something that you did so well, and you were never late on bills and things. And I'm not saying that I learned that perfectly, but it has been a standard for me in my life to go, okay, how do I need to get closer to that standard? So that has been definitely something that I've really admired. Um, Something that I would be interested in learning about you is, well, I just love to hear stories about your childhood and your time in the military and your mission. And, I'm excited to read your life sketch and your life story that you are writing. I know that that'll be an extremely valuable thing for me, but I just love to hear stories about you. I know that sometimes you don't like to talk about yourself a lot, but we love to hear it. At least I love to hear it. So, um, and I just overall on your 90th birthday, I just want to tell you that my life is better for having you in it, and that I know that our relationship even hasn't always been perfect, and it's take a long time to grow into the relationship we have now. But that's one of the great things about it is that we get to grow and learn, and relationships take lifetimes sometimes to build. And 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 I think that we've done a really good job. I really enjoy being around you. I really enjoy your wisdom and your humor, and just to sit with you and talk. It's one of my great joys in life right now. And I hope that you're having a wonderful birthday and that there are many, many more to come. Love you, Dad.
Birthday, Grandpa Jim.
Happy birthday, Grandpa Jim. We love you.
We love you.
Mwah.
Yay.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. Congratulations on winning life. You are the man. I am so happy that you are a part of my life and all the wonderful things that you have shown me and taught me. Your example of goodness is wonderful, and also your good humor. One of my favorite memories, it's literally a core memory in my brain, and I will always remember it, is getting on your shoulders and you going around the house singing ba-dum, 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 ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum. It's engraved in my brain as one of my favorite memories of you. And thank you for being the epitome of dad jokes. You have the funniest humor, and I love that about you. You are so kind and generous and caring. You're quiet but powerful in the way that you support and love each and every one of us. I love you so much. Happy birthday.
Hey Grandpa, I just wanted to say happy birthday. And something that I remember growing up is your jokes. You always had something to joke about. So you had puns all the time. Something else when you always put me on your shoulders and sang songs. And that's a lot of my childhood memories, is your laughs and your jokes, and I really enjoyed it. I love you and happy birthday.
One thing I remember about you, you always want hugs, and I love that you always love to hug me. Happy birthday.
Happy 90th birthday, Grandpa Jelson. Hope you have the best day ever.
Happy birthday, great grandpa. I love you. Hope you have a great birthday. Happy birthday, great grandpa. I love you. Hi.
Happy birthday, great grandpa. I love you.
So, one of the most impactful memories I have with Jim Daddy is when we had the bright idea to get Tom's motorcycle jump started out in front of your house. And so we tied my motorcycle together with Tom's old motorcycle, and we thought that we could just kind of pull start it. And so I got you going about 15 or 20 miles an hour, and then it started, and you started to catch up to me. And I knew that bad things would happen if you caught up to me with a rope tied between two motorcycles. So I sped up a little bit, and then somehow you ran over the rope. And when you run over a dragging rope, apparently it stops the front tire, and yeah, you slid out and hit your head on the ground really bad. And then we got in trouble by Doug Hansen, I can't remember his name. But anyway, that's one memory. I don't know why I'm sharing that, but it was impactful because I thought I killed you that day. And but you're a tough old guy, and so not even that can take you out. Okay, story number 2 was when I was dating Lori, and we were sitting on the couch in the front room, and we were talking late into the night, and then you would come up and with your sleepy eyes in your bathrobe and say, "Hey, Will, don't you think it's getting about time to go home?" And then you would go back downstairs for another 20 minutes, and then 20 minutes later you'd come up, it's about midnight, and you go, "Hey, Will, I really think you should go home." And then the third time you came up, you said, "Will, go home." And so I left.
I just wanted to say that, oh my gosh, the way that I came into this family was, unusual, not what anybody expected. And one thing that is so amazing to me is how I have been welcomed, and Jim Daddy definitely has always made me feel like part of the family, and I've always felt his love, and that's just amazing, and I'm just so grateful.
And we really wish we could be there for the birthday party today, but we're not. We're down here, but we're thinking about you.
Love you.
Love you.
Grandpa is one of the people I most look up to in my life. I kind of revere him as a little bit of a folk hero in my own head. He doesn't even know that, but it's true. And it's because he is a man about service. and a man who cares so deeply about every person that he loves, that they have a great life and that good things happen to him, to the point that it's everything he's about and everything that he wants. And he's an example of humility, someone who can humble themselves, someone who can learn, and also he's a great example of someone who can be the smartest guy in the room at times and doesn't necessarily need to make sure his smart comment gets heard. But if you come to him and ask him, you'll find out.
Hey guys, hey everybody in Utah and USA. Dad, happy 90th birthday. Sorry I couldn't be there, but I promised to be there for your 100th birthday, okay? Now, so you're 90, 9-0. If you just take that 9 and flip it 180 degrees, that'll be my age. I'll be 60 in July. Isn't it funny how that works? So our lives are kind of 180 degrees out of phase also. Anyway, love you. Hope to see you soon, and take care.